Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about places that suck in Tokyo / places I wouldn't recommend, but if you're a tourist you might want to go there once. I'm not going to say don't go there ever. I'm just saying that if you have a bad experience, I warned you that it might suck. Today I'm going to talk about the areas I think you shouldn't go to or certain things that you shouldn't do in Japan. Just sharing, especially if you are visiting for the first time. Roppongi. Roppongi is the drinking area of Tokyo. It's very known for drinking. I do like certain places in Roppongi. Like I like the shot bar that's in Roppongi. I like Coyote Ugly, which isn't actually a Japanese company, it's an American company. I like those places in Roppongi. They're good places in Roppongi. But because I learned this later, a lot of some of the shadier businesses are run by Yakuza. And if you guys don't know what Yakuza is, it's like, think like Italian mafia in Japan. Don't go, like I did this and I totally regret it and I don't ever recommend this. Do not go to after hour bars in Roppongi. It was a really, like it was such, it's a good story that I might tell one day on this channel, but I don't know if it was worth getting that story, to be honest. I just wanted a fun time where I can like drink and have fun and maybe get a story out of it. Maybe stay out, because we had to stay, because trains end at like 12:30ish a.m. in the middle of the night. I wanted to keep going on so I didn't crash. After hour clubs are not always a good idea. Let's just say never, because you never know what kind of shady people are out of this place. If you have friends and you know people, like that's different. But if you're just like touristing around, it's your first time in Japan, in Tokyo, do not go to those places. Sorry, that was a little bit of a rant, but also with the bar thing, I'm just gonna put this in because we're talking about bars. Some places are no foreigner bars, which means you as a foreigner cannot go in. And as fucked up as it is completely legal and they're in their right because you are in Japan, not America. So, or wherever other country. I'm just saying this as an American. They're allowed to discriminate against you. This is also true in Korea. Just letting y'all know. I wouldn't say you shouldn't go to Shibuya, but I would say if you go to Shibuya, you might get treated bad by like, the workers. Probably because they want to work faster and they feel like you're slowing them down, especially if you don't speak Japanese. If that makes sense. Anyway, so 3. Certain parts of Akihabara. I've gone to great places in Akihabara. I actually think Akihabara is my favorite place in Tokyo. But with that, there are some places that are just a little shady that you shouldn't go to. You might get scammed. So be careful. Just because it's the technology and stuff like that. Ooh, this is the thing I will tell you guys. More specifically, because I feel like I'm just like, don't go to this place, but do not buy, unless it's Japanese electronics, even then, do not buy certain types of electronics in Japan. I know, tempting, especially if you want a Japanese keyboard or certain things, great, but if you're going and you're getting an American product or like a Sony product in Japan, don't do it. A lot of them are either the same price or more expensive. There are certain things that aren't expensive, but especially if they're secondhand. But if they are first hand, they're gonna be more expensive, possibly, because I don't even understand why, but the technology there is just so much more expensive because people are willing to pay that much money versus like, yeah, like random things like cords are more expensive, like memory cards are more expensive. Like as a YouTuber, sometimes you need more memory cards. Stock up before you go because that shit's expensive. That's what I meant. Don't go to big, like, I'm not trying to, I actually like big camera. I think it's really fun to go inside and look at the stuff. But don't go to big camera, like, not like Yobashi? I don't know. I can't even remember the pronunciation. Like the electronic stores, the Denki-san, especially the chains, you are not going to be saving any money, even buying Japanese items in those places. Bad idea. Just a bad idea. The last one I'm just gonna talk about that I talked about in like a different video too. I had a really bad experience at 2 manga cafes, so I would say don't go there. But I know there are ones where you can reserve ahead of time, do other things. I just think that the branch I went to was really bad. The one I went to was in Akihabara. I think, let me see if I can find, let me call them out. Imagine just getting a sponsorship by them and fucking that all shit up. Oh well. So it's called BOGOUS. But yeah, that's the ones I had experiences in. So I would say don't go to those ones. But again, I might have gone at the worst times with the worst people. So like I said, take that with a grain of salt. I just had a bad experience 2 times I went. So in theory, like that's 100% of my times. I'm kidding, but I'm stupid. If there's any other Japan videos or anime videos or things of that sort that you want me to do on this channel, let me know down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.